as I am sure they do not want to be left in 4th place again. Moving now to U23, men's Coxed 4. It was the United States who had the fastest qualifying time in the center lane. Again, you just see the discipline, the excitement they have. France in lane 1. Lane 2, Italy, coxed by Filippo Wiesenfeld. USA, Iladazzati in the cox seat, Josh Dickens, stroke seat. Again, they have the fastest qualifying time. Australia looking to catch them, Teresa Harris. Then Bradley Graham in the stroke seat at the front of the boat. And then the Germans in the 5th lane will be closest to the cameras. Leonard Reith in the cox seat, Franz Rudolph in the stroke.
Australia, Germany, attention.
The electronic beep, it goes off. And the boats are firing at all levels right now, getting up to their top speed as fast as possible. The legs are going to be pushing. You're going to be feeling really good right now for the A final. As you see, Italy right now with the highest stroke rate, 48 strokes per minute. Again, you'll see extremely high stroke rates for the first 100 meters, and then they will find their rhythm as a crew. And you'll see probably around 35 to 38 strokes per minute for the rest of the race until the final 200, where they pick it up again and go for their final sprint. Yana, do you want to talk about what's so important about the unison of these crews and moving together all at the same speed?
Yeah, of course. The stroke sets the pace for everyone in the boat, and it's really important that everyone behind them follows the stroke seat. You don't want to be going faster than stroke, because then you'll rush them, and then they'll be shot up the slide, basically, and then they can't get a full stroke, and then that's power that you're not getting in the boat, and you're losing seconds, you're losing time. It makes the boat unstable if you're rushing. Also, if stroke seat's going way too fast and the boat can't keep up, then that's also doing way more harm than good. It's really important that the crew knows what they're comfortable with and what their race pace is going to be. Right at the start, we saw like their rates were crazy, above 45 strokes per minute, but they settled in pretty fast to their race pace because they don't want to fly and die, as you would say, and get burnt out, and they don't have enough stamina to keep going for the last 1,500 meters.
Yeah, all races here are on the course 2,000 meters long. Again, it's not like some clubs at a lower age group or high schools where you're racing 500 meters. USA currently in the lead above Italy, 12 meters. Australia in the 3rd place position, France, and then Germany to finish out the top 5. Filippo Wiesenfeld of Italy in the cox seat. One of the biggest challenges for him, being in 2nd place right now, is keeping weight to be a cox. Again, you have to be a minimum of 55 kilograms or else they will put weights in your boat around 130 pounds. That's the minimum, but of course you don't want to go too much above that, because then the rowers in your boat will have to continue to push more and more weight, which is never a good thing, especially when you're trying to compete for a world championship here in 2024 St. Catharines. USA putting up an extremely fast time right now, consistently at 19 kilometers an hour. And now 19 meters in front of the Italian team as they look to increase the gap between the two of them. You hear the athletes and the coaches on Henley Island getting real excited for their nations, as it is the A finals, contending to be the world champions in the Coxed 4 U23 men's division. USA now opening up a 20-meter difference between first and second. Italy has a 10-meter difference between second and third. Almost a 10-meter difference between third and fourth as well. So we're going to see a strong finish by all teams. More teams are going to have to push a little harder to get into that medal contention here. USA looking extremely well. You're watching their knees go up and down, all in unison together, following that stroke seat pace. USA, Italy, Australia, France, and then Germany as we close in on the last quarter in the Martindale Pond. That is also where this water opens up. These athletes would have been used to this by now, having trained here for a week and raced here. And this is where this stroke rate is going to increase from that 35 strokes per minute to about 40 if they can get up there. Australia turning on the jets, only 3 meters behind the Italians. Did they use a little too much too early? France is coming up the back to possibly contend for the bronze medal. Italy just trying to hold on right now to the silver. You see just how close these competitors really are to each other. 3 meters between Australia and France. Excuse me, Italy and Australia. France not too far away in that 4th place position right now as we get to the finish line. It will be the United States of America taking home the gold. Silver, bronze still up for grabs between 3 teams. Italy number 2, and it looks like France will take the bronze medal as we see Miles Hudgens saying night night. Steph Curry, world champion, time of 6 minutes 15 seconds, U23 men's Coxed 4. An unbelievable performance from start to finish by the Americans. Second, Italy. Again, another strong performance, 6 minutes and 19 seconds. We're in second the whole time, tried to contend with America, but an unbelievable finish nonetheless. France, number 3, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Just narrowly beating Australia, who were in the 3rd place position. You can see the excitement. Braden Porterfield, ecstatic. See him standing on his boat. An unbelievable performance from United States. Anything to add, Yana?
Not really, no. There's just so much excitement we can see from these boys after winning that race, hard-fought race. It's always just such a relief being done after a race and slamming your hands into the water, just so proud of yourself.